morning. We are going to a second chapter. Okay, before that, I will ask you some question. Okay, what you had for your breakfast? You know that, right? When you went out for a shopping, that also you remember, right? So when I ask these questions, you remember all these things because all these are there in your memory, right? So we are going to learn about the computer memory. So where all these are storing in a computer, we are saving so many files, we are saving the movies, isn't it? So where all these files are saving, and we learned about operating system, right? So where is this operating system located? You know the answer? The answer is in the memory. Okay. So in the case of computers, memory is a hardware device where all the files, folders, operating system and everything is stored. Okay. It is a hardware device where all the files, folders, operating systems are stored. And this memory is divided into two types. That is primary memory and secondary memory. The division of memory is primary memory and secondary memory. And in the case of primary memory also, primary memory is otherwise called main memory. And this main memory is again divided into two types. The main division of main memory or primary memory is RAM, ROM. These are the two classifications of primary memory. Okay. Now, what is this primary memory or main memory? Primary memory is a type of memory where all the instructions and files are stored inside the CPU box. I think all of you know about CPU, that is Central Processing Unit. So all the instructions and all the files are stored in the CPU box itself. That memory is called primary memory, or it is also called main memory. There is one more name for that, that is called internal memory, because it is inside the CPU box. That is why it is called internal memory. And I told you that there are two types of primary memory or main memory. They are RAM, or the second one is ROM, R-O-M and R-A-M. What is this RAM? It is random access memory. Random access memory, that is RAM. And the second one is ROM, that is read only memory. Okay. So memory is a place, or it is a hardware where all the files, folders and instructions are stored in a computer. And this memory is mainly divided into two types, that is primary memory and secondary memory. And this primary memory means the files and instructions are stored inside the CPU box. That is called primary memory or main memory, or one more name is there, that is internal memory. And this primary memory is divided into two, that is RAM and the second one is ROM. Okay. So we are going to learn about read only memory first, that is ROM. And this ROM contains that is necessary for a computer to operate. That means those programs are there in the ROM which helps the computer to operate. Okay. And in the name itself it is there, read only memory. That means we can read the contents from the ROM. We cannot write into the ROM. Okay. And these datas in a ROM are permanent, or it is called non-volatile memory, because the datas in ROM are permanent. That is why it is called non-volatile memory, and it is read only memory. Okay. So ROM is read-only memory and data in ROM are permanent. That is why it is called non-volatile memory. And the second one is RAM. It is random access memory. And the data in RAM are not permanent. That is why it is called volatile memory. The data in RAM will be erased when we switch off the computer. Okay. So random access memory, that is volatile memory. The data in RAM are not permanent. Understood? Once you switch off the computer, the data from RAM will get erased. So that is why it is called non-permanent memory or volatile memory, because RAM needs power to access those data or power to maintain those data. Okay. So we learned about memory and its classifications. About other things we will learn in the next class. So all of you take care. Bye.